what's up? Usually I don't drink coffee, but today I had some coffee and the caffeine is like the caffeine buzz is wearing down. Um so, I'm kind of like in that, the caffeine zone where I'm getting mellowed out now. But anyways, um welcome back whoever's watching. Today is October 14th and I just got back from the library doing some schoolwork. But I got a lot done, and I had another interview at another 7-Eleven, and then yeah, I don't know. We'll see how that goes. We'll see. I doubt I'll hear anything back because the first 7-Eleven, he said he was gonna email me if I was qualified, if he thought I was qualified for the role, and he still had a bunch of applications, but he said that he didn't know if most of them were going to show up because he said usually when people apply, only like 2 out of 6 people will show up. At the first 7-Eleven, I was one of the people that went in. So, you know, haven't heard anything. So we'll see. But today I want to talk about how I feel like I'm in this valley where um I don't want to say valley of the shadow of death because I don't think I'm depressed, but I'm in this valley of just nothing right now. I feel stagnant, like there's a lot of stagnation going on, and um I've been leveling up spiritually on my progress. I have been keeping at my work, schoolwork that is, and even if I get fired or I quit a job, usually I'm on top of trying to get another one because I still want money. I still need money to like pay my bill, like my car insurance, my phone, and buy groceries. Um, so my point is I'm doing everything I need to do, but at the same time my life feels very empty, but not empty as in not empty in the way where I feel like hopeless and there's nothing. I feel like there's supposed to be something more right now, but I haven't reached it. So even though I'm trying hard and keeping up with these things of life, you don't know how many times I've actually contemplated just like leaving society somehow. Which I don't know if I did that. I don't know how I would even do that. Like get in the car and just drive nowhere. Like okay, then what? Like, plus I would still need money anyway to like pay for gas and like that kind of stuff. So, and my phone bill. So, my point is that I've been experiencing this stagnation where in the back of my mind, I know I'm not doing anything wrong. I know I'm keeping up with, I'm doing the things that are responsibilities that I have at my age as a young man right now. You probably know this, but yes, I'm single, so I don't have to worry about, giving my money or energy or time away to a girlfriend or anything. So I'm just doing me. I'm focusing on me, but it's like as I've developed self-love, and I always had self-love. I've had that for a long time, but as I've been working on my confidence and esteem, it's like it's working, but it's not working because I'm not seeing any results per se. My life is still the same. People still treat me the same in terms of energy. My energy, I feel like it's very high vibrations right now. But I enter a place, or with my family, or I'm at home with my family, and they're still the same, and I just feel those same it's like the waves hitting a wall on like a pier or something. It's like the pier is still the same. The waves are still going to hit that pier again and again and again. And let's say that someone comes up and maintains that pier and scrapes off the barnacles and repaints it, and at low tide or something, but those waves still come and hit against it and hit against it. That's what I feel like right now. And just like in that situation I just gave that example, the pier is still the pier. Even if it's better, it's still the same, and the waves are still going to hit it. That's how I feel right now. And it's not a bad feeling, but it's not a good feeling either. So, like I said at the beginning of this video, that's what I mean when I say I feel like I'm stagnant, like I'm in a valley of nothing. Um, like I've been working out, for example. These are just observations I have, and I really haven't gained a lot of muscle. I've been working out for like Jesus, ever since, I'm sorry, I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't take the name in vain, but all right. Since at least since February, I think February or March, I've actually started to work out and use equipment that I have at home, and I have weights at home too. And my lower body's gotten better, but my upper body's nothing. And the thing is, I don't really care though, because I don't work out for looks. I'm not trying to get a girlfriend or impress any guys out there, or impress my brother, because he actually goes to the gym and works out, and I'm not trying to like be at his level. I care, but I don't care. I've been working on myself, but I haven't, like I said before, it's like I care, but I don't care. I am part of this life, but I don't give a shit about it. But I'm here, and I care enough to work out, but I don't really get the results, and it's okay. It's like I'm in this place of just middle. And what's really interesting is, I think I mentioned this in another video, but Dante, you all know who Dante is. He wrote that the Inferno book. He wrote the Divine Comedy. Dante said, "Live life in nel mezzo," which means in the middle. But so you could argue that I am in balance, but it doesn't feel good, and it doesn't feel bad though. Everything's still the same. Like I had coffee this morning. I usually don't drink coffee. I had espresso with a little milk. I had like probably 2 shots worth, and like I felt really good for like 2 hours, and then it just kind of tapered off. And right now, like the buzz is over. I'm just kind of like centered back. My energy is like calm now. I'm not jittery anymore. And like I said, when I drank the coffee, it felt good, but it didn't feel good. Right now, I feel mellow and like centered, but it doesn't feel good though. It doesn't feel bad. It just doesn't feel good. And I'm just wondering, like, if this is if this is what balanced energy feels like, it kind of sucks. I mean, it doesn't suck as in like it's not a bad thing, but there's supposed to be more than this, I feel like. But I'm grateful for the energy that I have. It's not bad energy either. So, with that being said, um, with that being said, I don't know where to go from here really, because, I just don't know. I do, like all humans out there, I got feelings, I have emotions, but I don't know how to express them even, because those emotions are just flatline right now. It's like I can't even explain it really. It's like I said, it's the middle. It's like things aren't good, but they aren't bad, and it bothers me that things are right in the middle. And I think that's very, very interesting, because usually balance is good. So I was at the library this morning, and as soon as I sit down at the desk, there's like people walking behind me, like like people filing books away, or patrons getting books, or just what, these were like adults, right? And I just felt really like I felt really uncomfortable, but I told myself that these people are just patrons. They're trying to just get their books and leave. It's with everything right now. It's with everything right now in my life right now. It's like things are good, but they're not. And my situation, I'm not stuck in any bad situations right now. I'm not in debt, or I don't have any like criminal record. So I don't have to worry about anything. I'm not homeless, so I don't have to. But it's like, you know, if nothing is bad in the life right now, why doesn't anything feel good? And that might have to work on that, because yeah, like I don't know. Like I'm filming this video in my car right now, and I'm looking around, and I'm just sharing my thoughts right now with you guys. I'm looking around, and my car is like clean and it runs good, and I really am grateful for this car. And I'm like, how did I even get here? You know? It's well, maybe you don't know, but I feel very at peace, and this peace feels weird today because I haven't felt this way in a long time. Maybe it's because I drank coffee, and I don't drink coffee every day. I barely drink it. Back when I was working a job, it was very, very stressful. I'll admit I drink coffee almost every day, but I haven't worked a job like that in a while. Where it's very, very fast paced and people are yelling at me and shit. um, I'm not trying to curse, by the way, just as a habit, so bear with me on that. But cool. Yeah, I don't know what's going on right now. Not in a bad way. Nothing bad is happening, but is it because I drink coffee, or is it because like why am I so it's like peaceful and nothing's good but nothing's bad either? And I keep saying this over and over. Y'all probably tired of hearing me say this, but anyway, to move on, um a thought that was on my mind earlier this morning when I was working out was that as a man, we have to find our lives we have to find our purpose in life. And I have family members and people in my family that are always telling me, like, pushing me to get a job, like pushing me to get a corporate job, and they're like, "Yeah, you can get six figures. You can maybe one day you'll have a nice house." But I'm not gonna do that because it's not gonna make me happy, and I don't want that. I don't need that, and I don't want to work for someone who. I don't want to work for corporate people who are constantly pushing me to do more and more work for less and less money. But anyways, um, while as I sit with this energy, I'm gonna probably go home soon. Yeah, it's 2. As I sit with this energy, I I'm gonna see if I can transmute it into like something else. Yeah, today's a really interesting day. This is a very interesting video. This is a video where I don't really have a lot to talk about, but this is just really I don't feel energetic, and I don't feel lethargic or sad or depressed either. So this is a very, very it's a very, very interesting day. I don't know what's going on, but anyway, maybe I'll find out. I'm gonna go home and meditate probably, and as I do that, things are probably gonna start coming to me, and maybe I'll have something to talk about for next video. Well, I always have things to talk about, but it's just in this video, it's like I don't know where to start. So, anyways, that's all I got. So take care, guys. Have a great day. I'm gonna end it here.